Because they were hurt, they were strong because they were strong. And that meant the world to me, so thank you, Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
Hello, and thank you for tuning into a very special and very unfortunate episode of the Damn Right Show. I'm Adam, and today we will be celebrating the life and times of Chadwick Boseman, of whose passing was only just announced. Chadwick Boseman was 43, and he died of stage 4 colon cancer, and has shocked the world with the average, "We didn't even know he was sick." Mr. Boseman had a very interesting filmography, but it is his portrayal of King T'Challa in Marvel's Black Panther that will be celebrated forever. As a white male, it's difficult to fully grasp how much the movie Black Panther represents, but all people need to do is research interviews around the time of its release in the black community to see that it was a symbol of both hope and representation. My personal experience of Mr. Boseman as an actor was with his 4 portrayals as T'Challa in Captain America Civil War, Black Panther, Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame, as well as Gods of Egypt and 21 Bridges. It is both surprising and inspiring to think that at 43 his career was only just starting, but was sadly cut way too short. Boseman was born in Anderson, South Carolina, and was the son of a nurse and a textile factory worker. He graduated Howard University in 2000 and spent some time in the British American Drama Academy and finishing education in New York's Digital Film Academy. He started out as a drama instructor in Harlem, got his first noted acting role in 2003, and then moved out to LA in 2008 to further his career as an actor. He was also an accomplished writer, having been nominated for awards in writing for theatre, notably Deep Azure. Boseman's career really started to take flight in 2013 with his role of Jackie Robinson in the movie 42, followed up by Draft Day in 2014 and getting to portray James Brown in Get On Up. 2016 saw his arrival in the MCU with Captain America Civil War, when Zemo had orchestrated a terrorist attack against diplomats, killing his father and pointing him in the direction of Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, squaring him up against Captain America and his anti-registration team. Like anyone who signs as a superhero in the MCU, he was launched deep into the releases of the MCU films and has appeared in 4 movies as the Black Panther, a hero that's a mixture between the ancient spirit of the Black Panther as well as the impossible technology of the secret African country, Wakanda. Black Panther was the first MCU film to have a majority black cast, the notable exceptions being The Hobbit co-stars Martin Freeman and Andy Serkis. For history's sake, it is worth mentioning that Black Panther isn't the first black superhero. Outside of the lighter side of things like Meteor Man and Blank Man, the 90s saw the release of both Blade and Spawn. Blade, in fact, being a Marvel property that is looking to be revisited shortly by Luke Cage's Mahershala Ali, and lest we forget Halle Berry playing both Storm and Catwoman. August 28, 2020, Boseman lost his 4-year battle with stage 4 colon cancer, and a statement was released on his social media accounts ending with, "He died in his home with his wife and family by his side. The family thanks you for your love and prayers and asks that you continue to respect their privacy during this difficult time." Naturally, the love and respect from the fans and co-workers alike has been pouring in. Everyone from his on-screen mother Angela Bassett to presidential candidate Joe Biden has paid their respect to him. Chadwick Boseman carried himself with poise and dignity both on screen and off screen and was an inspiration for all, but no more so than to the black community, where people who weren't fans of comic books or superheroes lined up to see people of colour lead a major studio movie. The Ryan Coogler movie was a roaring success and made $1.3 billion at the box office on a $200 million production budget, and the movie was also nominated at the Academy Awards for Best Picture. Both Coogler and Boseman were set to return for the sequel, working title Black Panther 2, for May 2020. However, that will not be the case anymore. Black Panther 2 will go on, but the release date will be in question, as will Coogler's involvement and certainly Chadwick Boseman's passing. With production that far out, there is unlikely to be enough substantial pre-production or production footage to use, as seen with Carrie Fisher in Star Wars and Paul Walker in The Fast and the Furious. The role of Black Panther will have to be recast, and the question is, will it be T'Challa recast or just the Black Panther? The movie Black Panther had 3 young, strong female leads: Lupita Nyong'o as Nakia, the love interest and spy from the River Tribe; Dania Guerrera as Okio, leader of Wakanda's all-female special forces and T'Challa's bodyguard, as well as Letitia Wright's Shuri, T'Challa's younger sister and tech wizard. If the character T'Challa is to be laid to rest, it would make sense for an established character to pick up the mantle of both superhero and ruler of Wakanda. However, this could cause major backlash of dropping roots of the character from the future pantheon. Pardon the expression. But recasting would equally cause a major controversy as well. We as an audience should be giving Chadwick Boseman the respect he deserves, but also understand that the Black Panther train must keep moving. And though its sequel will be successful regardless, it will also be a significantly big pill to swallow when future production developments begin to be released. For my money, the 2 top prospects would be John Boyega as the Wakandan King. Fresh from his role in the latest Star Wars trilogy and having made front page news with his front and centre approach to the Black Lives Matter protests, Boyega has demonstrated both range and leading man charisma. However, at a reported height of 5'8", he could be seen as too small. Height can be masked out, but it does take more effort than not in order to achieve the desired results. My other suggestion would be further controversial still, with Michael B. Jordan, that's right, the co-star and villain of the first Black Panther movie, to be recast as the titular hero. Jordan's Killmonger died at the end of the first movie, but director Ryan Coogler suggested he may show up in sequels. I can't imagine he meant this way, but Michael B. Jordan is a hugely successful and celebrated actor from The Wire, Parenthood, Fruitville Station, Fahrenheit 451, and Coogler's own Creed and Creed 2, where he portrayed the young son of Rocky character Apollo Creed. The role in Black Panther was seen as a bounce back from his maligned foray as the Fantastic Four's Human Torch, but some said he was the highlight of the Black Panther movie, and upon original casting it seemed strange to have a bigger star playing as the villain. Jordan matches Boseman's height of 6 foot, and it feels like I'm talking too much about height, but you know. We still get one more term with Boseman as the Black Panther, as he is recorded in an episode of the animated series What If on Disney+, where they retell MCU stories with a major twist somewhere in the plot. Chadwick Boseman leaves behind his spouse, Taylor Simone Ledwood, and a legacy that will both endure and be celebrated for generations to come. There can only be one first. Rest in power, and Wakanda forever.